Hello, about 5 months ago we did a video on these Belstaff boots. The boots had come in because they were coming away at the front, and I'd said there was a full job that we could do, or there was a little bit of a bodge job we could do that would keep the boots going. Well, 5 months later the boots are back, just as I predicted there would be. Lovely Belstaff boot, and it looks like it's a lovely welted construction. We were really surprised to find out that they weren't. They were bonded construction, cardboard insole. Well, it's cardboard, fiberboard. They won't want to call it cardboard, but it is like a cardboard material. A mock welt stuck onto a leather midsole, which is then bonded onto a rubber midsole. So that was all just bonded constructions, and we were so disappointed that these boots weren't properly Goodyear welted, because they looked it. They had me fooled. You maybe should go back and see the other video of what we did about these boots. Anyway, the boots are back now. The toe part that we cleaned up and stuck is still stuck absolutely solid. No matter how much I pull on it, I can't get that to separate. Which doesn't matter, because the whole lot is being bonded back together, and then it's going to be stitched together like it should have been originally at the factory, which would have made them a far better boot, and it wouldn't have cost that much originally. So this boot now is Blake stitched inside the shoe. So we've taken the insole out and we've Blake stitched it, but we've also outsole stitched it, because the mock welt will start to separate. So you see that stitching there? Look, I'm actually going to leave that stitching white until the customer's seen it, because I think that's a really nice look, that stitching showing on there that wasn't there before. So we've now Blake stitched the first line on, and then we've out-stitched the mock welt on. So all of this now, instead of the glue coming apart and this mock welt here coming off, it's stitched onto the midsole, and the midsole is then stitched straight through the boot, and then we will rebond on the original fabulous Vibram sole unit. So the boot's all now back together. It's been stitched through the boot, and it's also been stitched round the edge there. I'm going to leave that stitching white, like I said, just let the customer have a look at it. So this boot now is completely stitched together, all stitched together just as it should be, and then the Vibram unit is bonded on. But we've set all the stitching in channels so that the stitching doesn't protrude and stop this unit from sticking nicely. So that unit is bonded on. Of course, anything bonded will eventually give, but I promise you that unit on there has got 10 years before there'll be any problems. We won't see these boots again unless the guy absolutely hammers them. So this is a £400 boot from Belstaff. With my bill on top of this, we've managed to reuse a unit, so instead of £100 for that repair, it's going to be £50 for the repair, because I've not used any stock except a little bit of thread. But the alternative is the real deal. This is Cheaney's boot. This is the real thing. This is Goodyear welted. This has actually got kudu leather. It's got the ski hooks on the top. It's got the stitched on commando sole. It's fur lined as well from Cheaney. It's absolutely beautiful, and it's available in 2 colours. How much is this boot? Well, of course it's expensive, because it's a real thing. It's £495 before your online discount or whatever you can get on these boots. But this is the real deal. The Cheaney boot here is just gorgeous, and you won't have any of the problems that this boot has had. But it won't have them anymore. Absolutely sorted. I'm hoping the customer will be thrilled and he gets his boots back, but this would have been the real deal.